started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trails from Zero at long last. From here on out, we're going to be on my PS4. Hello, Neko. Perfect timing. Now that I've actually managed to get it working. Anyways. But yes, the Crossbell games. I have never played these, so naturally, I've got some stuff here. I've got my notebook, so we're going to be taking some notes to do a proper Wolfsten video on, just like I did with FF7 and Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. My frames are dropping all over the place because, of course, they are. Or, eesh. And, yeah. We are going to go ahead and we're going to see what we think of Trails from Zero. I have no history with these games at all. And I also, in my last run of the Trail series, which stopped at Cold Steel 2, I flat refused to go ahead and cover the Crossbell games because the legality of doing so was, yeah. I can imagine. Anyways, but yeah, no. Point blank, what's going to happen with this is I am going to review these. I am going to give my honest opinion. I should also pull up my document because my Google Doc because duh. And okay, well that's good. Anyways, and yeah. I haven't penned anything in yet. But I am going to go... Actually, that's the first note I want to write on my physical notebook. Localization... woes... And I should also make a note about the fear of Evangelion. Okay, so basically how this is going to work, is I'm not going to pull my punches. I know I say that a lot, and I mean it every single time I say it. I will not be pulling my punches. If I think this game is crap, then this game is crap, and I will report it as such. But if I think this game is awesome, well, then I will report it as awesome, and we will go from there. However, I am also going to be very harsh because this is a localization that came out in 2022. Which means if there's no English dub for this thing, that's an instant story negative. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that. And I will explain myself when I type it out. But for now, without any further ado, let's get this show on the road, shall we? First time I've ever hit start on this thing, even, by the way. Game system data. I didn't even start it. How does it load system data? Weird. But whatever. Are we starting with an intro? Sounds like we are. Nope. Just a title screen. Push any button. You got it. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the options. Let's see. So, we're going to display that. Obviously, we want the mini-map. I guess movement will just be straight run. Okay. Background volume. That's fine. Battle voices. This is display area. Select the display settings on the screen. Guess we'll go ahead and Oh, okay. So I can actually shrink it down. And if I want it to just be full screen or to reduce the size a bit. Okay. And which button do I want high-speed mode on? Let's put that on R2. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we have an English dub. This is good music. I'm already leaning towards a plus for music. I'll go ahead and say that. So you know what? To be fair, let's jot down a potential for the music. But of course, I'm also going to pen in that story negative. Localization, question mark. So the music and localization are both potentials. Let's hit new game and let's get started. We will of course do normal because I feel that is the best way to judge thing. Oh, are we getting a flash forward? Okay. So Cold Steel was not the first ones to do that. Yep. First line! First line! And we've already got our localization negative. So, our first negative to story, localization. This is lazy. Now, I want to explain myself here. Why am I saying that this is lazy? 15 months between when this localization was announced to be happening and its release was 15 months. And that was at minimum. Usually when you announce something, you've already got it in the works, so you have something to show. But even if I'm being as fair as I can and saying that they started working on it like the day they announced it, basically, that is still 15 months where that they had to localize this. You're telling me that for 15 months they were able to that they were able to localize just Reverie and give just Reverie an English dub, but not the Crossbell games, even though the Crossbell games have been far more demanded for than Reverie was? Cut me a break. Especially considering you could have casted them across all three and just done all three back to back to back to back. Heck, in Lord of the Rings, this shit. 15 months, plus you were going to wait an extra 6 months. Yes, 6 months for the release of Azure, and then between Azure and Reverie was going to be another I want to say that's like 4 months. 25 months. 2 years. Now, back in the 2000s, that would be excusable. Even back when the Crossbell games first came out. A couple of years per game? Okay. I can understand, to give it if we're giving him an English dub, that's going to take 2 years. Okay, that's somewhat excusable. 2 years in the 2020s is inexcusable at this point. I am not gonna back down from this. I'm sorry. This is unfucking acceptable. I expect better from Western developers at this and localizers at this fucking point. Negative to story, localization for no English dub because fuck the laziness. So yes, I'm going to be doing as I did with Cyber Sleuth and just going to be voicing this myself, unfortunately. LTO? Exactly as I suspected. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are indeed present. Just like the tower and temple. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. This will likely be the most difficult operation yet. I'm sure we'll run into more of those supernatural creeps here too. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. I see. Got it. Knowing our enemy, they'll try to ambush us. Everyone, keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Roger. Oh, the game? We'll turn it down a little bit. How's that? Okay. Okay, so it's square for that. So this takes place when we're all level 40. Interesting. Alright, save system, which just lets us save anywhere. Alright. Alright, well, let's get some hypothetical positives out of the way at least. Alright, so we are going to jot down a sprite work, or question mark. Visual storytelling as a question mark. And oh, here's another one we will have to debate. External continuity. That one's going to be interesting to see. So we got 3 potential positives to story already. Music is a plus. Is a potential plus. We are going to do a codified plus. Oh yeah. I want to hear more of the music because we've only heard 2 songs so far, and I don't think that's enough for a Music Plus. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong; those two songs are good, but they're not atrocious Raid from Cold Steel 1 good. But yeah, but that's because Cold Steel 1 soundtrack is fucking amazing. But yeah, right, save system. Save system that lets you save anywhere for the usual reasons. Alex, you fucking idiot. I put those in the wrong spot. Save system that lets you save anywhere for the usual reasons. So in complete contrast to the localization, save system. I don't even think I need to explain that one. Alright, so let's see our okay, it's the exact same. So nope. And then this is our earned achievements, which we have none. Makes sense because we just got to start the game. Options, probably not going to be a plus. Options are probably going to be a wash. The config menu, no, because there's no configuration menu on the thing. All right. So let's do some exploring, shall we? Oh, okay. So it's a toggable high-speed mode, like in Cold Steels, so I can turn it on and off. Cool. Alright. Oh, that's blocked off, so we only have one way to go. Got it. I do too, because Trails, as I said, one of the 3 things I like about Trails: music, characters, world building. Those are the 3. So, what the? Everything's covered in a purple fog. I'm reminded of the later Cold Steels. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. From up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 500 arc. Man, getting all the way down there is going to be one hell of a trip. Tio, what's wrong? Are you alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just, this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories? Do you mean that lodge on the Calvardian border where those bastards were all holed up, yeah? Yes. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna, symbolizing the intention of those who walk to renounce Adios and accept the devil's power, and to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear. For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag these devils out into the light. We'll put an end to all of the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. You did yourself this time, Lloyd. That's got to be one of your cheesiest speeches yet. Really? Really, if that's as cheesy as he gets, this is actually going to be fine. He's going to be fine. But I'm with you. They want devils? Well, let's give them hell. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider, hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. But we've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. Alright, time to get going then. The four of us, members of the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section, will now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. Unless, of course, this is where... Find me. Wait, what? Oh, and that's it for the flash forward. Okay. I hate myself. Oh, for this, but I'm gonna get so much flack for this, but yeah, no. Negative to that flash forward. It literally gave us nothing. There was no intrigue. There was no insight into the characters. Nothing. It was literally just, hey, here's these four characters, and there's presumably going to be your party, and that's it. At least there was a hint of the enemy and some actual gameplay. There was no gameplay in that. So, no. You gave me four characters that were level 40 and you didn't let me do anything with them. God, even Cold Steel 1 got that right. What the hell? Huh? Where am I? Oh, right. I said goodbye to my aunt and uncle, double-checked all my luggage, boarded the train, and... Are you alright, dearie? Are you alright? You jolted right away. You were tossing and turning something fierce. Are you feeling under the weather? Oh, no, I'm fine. Just a little sleep-deprived, that's all. I had the strangest dream, though. Oh, strange, you say? What kind of strange? Were you perhaps being swarmed by hordes of sexy ladies? What? No, can't say it was that good of a dream. Oh, now, dear. Don't tease the poor boy. How about an ice-cold lemonade to perk you up? I've got the whole bottle right here. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, well, if you don't mind. Thanks. That really hit the spot. I'm feeling better already. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Judging by your clothes, you aren't Erebonian. If I had to guess, I'd say you're from Crossbell, right? Oh, yes, sir. I lived abroad for a while, but I'm moving back to the city again. If you could tell that much, you two must be locals yourselves then. Yep, we just finished our little vacation in the Republic, and we're on our way home. Now, if you're coming back from living abroad, I doubt you'll even recognize Crossbell. That's true. The city has changed drastically over the past 2 or 3 years. I thought that might be the case. I've caught glimpses of Crossbell City from the train windows more than a few times recently. They've really added a lot of high-rises, haven't they? They have. After all, Crossbell's always been the leading trade city in Zamoria. Our ever-growing finance sector has seen a lot of foreign investors putting their money in development recently, especially after the non-aggression pact. Feels like we had new buildings going up as soon as the ink dried. Department stores, office buildings, with all the mirror pouring in, these places popped up all over the city. I admit these things have become much more convenient, but I don't know if I like all this hustle and bustle. Everyone's always rushing around, busy with this or that. It's like we've all become slaves to time and mirror. Oh, maybe we've said a bit too much. I'm so sorry, dearie. Don't mind us old folk prating on and about doom and gloom. I hope we didn't ruin your big homecoming. No, it's quite alright. My friend said the same thing in his letters. But it doesn't matter how much it's changed. Crossbell will always be my home. Of course. Well said. I'm impressed to hear such words from someone your age. Compared to a bright young men like you, all these new politicians are just... Bah! They're always the Empire this or the Republic that. I'm sick of their partisan squabbling. Well, get used to it. Get used to it, sir. You're gonna be hearing it a lot going forward, unfortunately. Can't trust anyone except for old Mayor McDowell. And how true that's gonna be, I forget. How true that is, I don't remember. Now, dear, calm down. Sorry about that. He tends to get carried away when it comes to politics. Don't worry, ma'am. I am in no position to say a damn thing because same here. I get way too carried away when I yap about politics. Ugh. It's fine. Details like this are good to know. I was getting issues of the Crossbell Times when I was abroad, but I'd much rather hear about these things directly from the people they affect. Oh, a fellow avid reader of the Crossbell Times, eh? I'm no fan of all the trendy puff pieces, but every so often they put on some hard-hitting articles. I wish they'd dive a bit deeper into issues with the Crossbell diet, though. Is that so? Well, from the sound of it, there are plenty of topics to cover. Ah. This is good. I actually like this animation. I know some people would say it looks janky, but... Considering this was a PSP game, and this is supposedly the worst version of this game. Yeah. Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers bound for Laboral or Remiferia via airship, please disembark here to transfer. Additionally, per Zamurian Railroad Corporation bylaws, this train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Erebonia, please leave your entry application ready for the inspection officer. Sounds like we're almost there. Let's get our things together then. The less we see of those Imperial soldiers, ugly mugs, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Can't argue with you there, sir. I like people from Erebonia. Will do. It's been 3 years since then. I made sure to keep in contact with Cecile, but... Guy, Cecile. Finally back. Back to Crossbell, our home. Let's go ahead and jot down... Oh, nope, I gotta watch the intro first. Damn it. Oh, hi, Risha. I believe that's Kia. I have no idea who that is. Racer, obviously, but I don't know. Wonder if they appear in the intro. No. Okay, so they're probably just going to be basically side characters at best, in other words. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and say the intro is a wash, but I am going to... Dang it. Where's that thingy? I had the thingy. Where's the thingy? Dang it, where did I put the thingy? Oh, where did I put that insert thingy? Ah, screw it. Okay. LLOY. ID. You know what? Let's jot down potentials for all 3 of them. And for all 4 of them. Alright. I'm gonna say the intro's a wash. Hush. Mostly because it doesn't say anything. We'll see if it ends up becoming a negative later, and I end up being like, wait, there's some lies. But we'll see. So, prologue, special support section. I do like that the title card for each of the chapters doesn't go away until you hit the button. That's a nice touch. guess that is something I should jot down as a potential as well. Ah. Well, yeah, I really haven't missed much. Just the opening, which is a wash at this point. Music was good, but I look for more than that in an intro. So we're getting establishing shots of each of the areas. Wow, things really have changed. I can barely recognize the place with all these new department stores everywhere. What's that building over there? Oh, that's the Orbital store. It opened up just last year. They carry darn near every kind of Orbital device, with household items to vehicles. Their shelves are lined with things from the Empire, the Republic, Liberal, heck, even the Epstein Foundation. You name it, they've got it. That's pretty impressive. You know, I've also noticed a lot more cars on the streets. You would hardly see them 3 years ago. Too true, dearie. There are more of them out and about, but even so, they're still a luxury only rich folk can afford. I'm just thankful for our public transportation. We have a bunch of buses that can take you wherever in the city you need to go. Why, there's even one that runs to the hospital down south every half an hour on the dot. Wow, that is pretty convenient. Hard to believe so much has changed here in only 3 years. Well, we'd probably best say our goodbyes here. You still have to report in for your job, right? Oh, yes, you're right. I wanted to at least help you carry your luggage home, though. Oh no, dearie, don't worry about us. We don't want to make you late for work on your first day. Hey, let's hope there's no zombie outbreak now. Yeah, exactly. Hey, sometimes I look for more in the intro than just the music. I will be explaining myself when it comes to that when we get to Cold Steel 1. Because, yeah. Now, granted, I think that's also something I'm going to have to go through. I'm going to have to get to the intro again because of the intro to kind of re-examine it. So, she's right. No matter what you do, first impressions are last. Just remember that, son. Okay, I give up. You make a good point. Ah, that reminds me. Seeing as you just returned, do you have a place to stay? If you don't, I can introduce you to the inn over on East Street. Lovely place. I appreciate the offer, but I already have accommodations set up. My things have probably already arrived there by now. Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Well, the two of us live near the end of East Street. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to drop by. We'd love to have you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Once I'm settled in, I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Of course. Take care, lad. Hope to see you again soon, dearie. Huh. I'm surprised that old place is still standing. I remember the Crossbell Times used to be in there. Wonder if they moved somewhere else. Somewhere nicer. Seeing it again sure brings back memories. It really sticks out in the middle of all these new buildings, though. Well then, better get a move on. Lloyd took out a letter from his pocket. Officer Lloyd Bannings, you are assigned to the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section. Please report in for duty on the designated date. 8. CPD HR Department. Special Support Section. I don't remember that name ever popping up during my time at the police academy. I can only imagine what kind of division this is. I mean, I wasn't even sent a uniform or anything. Ah well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm sure the police department hasn't moved since the last time I was here, at least. Alright, let's do this, Lloyd Bennings. Sure enough, the Crossbell Police Department hasn't changed much. This is where I'll be working from here on out. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. Well, then, enough standing around. I should go check in with the receptionist. Alright, well, let's get a safety save in. Oh hey, we can check out the tactics. Okay, so we're going to be getting some support members, apparently. Items, which we have none, because of course we don't. We do have a state map. Okay. Not bad. Oh. Okay. Obviously we have no extra equipment. And, okay, so Tiger Charge, which looks like his S-Craft, and then Axle Rush. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's get a save then. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one's gonna be a short day because I gotta go to work today. So, yeah. Good thing I got this finished, so let's talk to the receptionist. Good day, and welcome to the Crossbell Police Department. How can I help you? Well, my name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a new recruit here. I got a letter telling me to report in today. It's nice to meet you. Oh, is that right? That's wonderful. I'm always happy to see new members joining the force. But that's odd. There's no information in the system about a new recruit coming in today. Are you sure you weren't supposed to go to the Crossbell Guardian Force? Yes, I'm positive that I've been assigned to the Crossbell Police Department. If you need proof, I can show you my detective qualifications, since I earned at the police academy. Wow, you passed the detective exam? That's amazing. It's not every day you see a newcomer this qualified. No, it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. And besides, I was the only person that even took the exam this time. Oh, come on, no need to be so modest. But this is really bizarre. We should have been notified of your assignment already. Do you happen to know what division you were assigned to? Oh, about that. I think it was called something like the Special Support Section? Special Support Section. I don't recall us having a division by that name. Wait, it doesn't even exist? Oh wait, just a moment. I think I've heard the name somewhere, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, hey there, you made it. Oh, Chief Sergei. You can just leave him to me, Fran. And he's one of the recruits for my division. Oh, I see. So that's what your new division is called. No wonder I couldn't find the name. Yep, sorry to give you a scare like that. I'm sure we'll have the name in the files before long. Or maybe not. Hard to say if this team will last any longer than half a year. Oh, it'll last. It'll last. Sir? I'm Sergei Liu, Chief of the Special Support Section. So you're Lloyd, huh? Yes, sir. Lloyd Bennings. Reporting for duty to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support. Hold the formalities for now. Huh? It's still a little early to be reporting in for your assignment. For now, follow me. I'll introduce you to the team. Okay. Well, best of luck. I'm sure you'll have your work cut out for you, but just give it your all and you'll be fine. Thanks. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about all this? This song's kind of cool. A little sounding. Oh. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's the final member of our little team. Hey, don't just stand there. Introduce yourself. Right. All three of them are looking too young to be senior officers of the CPD. Are they also rookies? Then again, that girl over there looks like she's too young to even be a part of the force. Hey, snap out of it. You never gave an introduction before? It ain't hard, kid. Just give your name and where you're from. Sorry, sir. My name is Lloyd Bennings, and I was born in Crossbell. Until recently, I've been living abroad. But I've decided to return home in pursuit of joining the CPD. I look forward to working with all of you. Wow, that intro was so proper and serious. I'm almost impressed. Hey there, I'm Randy. Randy Orlando. My hobbies include the finer things in life, namely flirting with lovely ladies, gambling, and pursuing the latest girly mags. I so prefer your characterization. Asian in Cold Steel 3. So far. Or, we'll see. We'll see. You are jotted down as a potential plus, so don't ruin it. If you ever want to borrow an issue from my prized collection, you just let me know, yeah? You're what? Ahem. Pleased to meet you. My name is Ellie McDowell. I'm Crossbellian, much like yourself. I look forward to working with you. Likewise. Teo Plateau, Lamont State. A pleasure to meet you. Yeah, you too. Chief Sergei? Hey, what is it? I've been wondering, what exactly is the Special Support Section? There are only a handful of members, and everyone here, myself included, is fairly young. Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on here at the CPD lately. But hey, everyone at this table is a promising young rookie. So at the very least it'll be nice to work with people your age, yeah? I guess, but is this really okay for a police division? Well, I can tell you I'm glad we don't have any bossy old-timers looking down their noses at us. What in the world is this? That bad feeling of mine just keeps getting worse. Sergey speaking. That's so? Good work. Is that a portable communication device? I'm surprised they're already integrated them into the police force. Yeah, roger that. You can leave the rest to us. Alright, rookies. Got good news for you. You wanted to know what kind of responsibilities the SSS is going to have, right? Well, we're about to go on a little trip where you can find out firsthand. Station Street. Does he want us to follow him down the stairs? What exactly is down there? He told whoever he was talking to that we'd handle the rest. Man, I hope this isn't some sort of boring cleanup duty. Behind that door is the geofront, a vast network of tunnels running underneath Crossbell City, and you guys will be making your way through it. Huh? Could you tell us why we're doing this? Yeah, what's this have to do with anything? For starters, it'll serve as a test to evaluate your combat skills and overall aptitude. They might not be all that strong, but there are a bunch of different monsters running around down there. It's your job to dispose of them and reach the deepest section of the tunnels. Alright then. A combat test, huh? Fine by me. Wait a second. Test or not, why are we the ones going into an area infested with monsters? Isn't that a job for the Guardian Force? I'll admit, this isn't the kind of work a typical detective would be doing, but you're members of the SSS, making it a different story altogether. Come again? We'll talk details later. First things first, here. A handheld device to each of the members. Could this be? This is the newest model of Orbment. Damn, that's pretty slick. I like it. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. I'm more partial to the Arcus units in Cold Steel, but that's beside the point. The Enigma, a 5th generation battle orbment. Is it finally ready for combat? Guess so. The Foundation shipped them out a couple of days ago, and they've already been adjusted to fit your individual aptitudes. As for how to use them, well, Tio, you're up. If I must, were you also supplied with quartz for this particular model? Yeah, it's not much, but here you go. Also, you won't get far without this. Geofront A key. Come back to headquarters once you've taken care of the monsters. We'll talk more after that. Oh, right. I better hand these over to you, too. Detective notebook, combat notebook. Alright, so the special support section dutifully records events that happen throughout the game. The detective notebook is the same as it ever is. Check its contents by selecting a detective notebook after opening items from the camp menu, or by pressing triangle and left while you're on the field. From here, you can also refer to the manual to review tutorials. And the combat notebook. Duly records the data of each enemy you fight in the combat notebook. Like the detective notebook, you can view the contents with triangle and right. Wait, you're leaving already? Sure am. Oh, and Lloyd? You're team leader for now. Me? Why? Because you're the only certified detective here. Well, good luck, guys. Sure drew the short end of the stick, huh, Lloyd? I do find it reassuring to have a proper detective on the team. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Detective Bennings. Yeah, you too, Ellie. If it's okay with you, I think we can drop the formalities, though. We're all about the same age, more or less. Oh, are we? I'm 18, by the way. So am I. But what about you two? I'm 21, but I'd better not catch you calling me sir or anything like that. Let's kick some ass together, guys. Agreed. Glad to have you two here. And that leaves you, Tia. Mind telling us your age? 14. Will that be a problem? No, of course not. Wait, 14? Well, how about that? Turns out you're exactly as young as you look. It's hard to believe you're already a police officer at that age. No, back up. This doesn't make any sense, no matter how you look at it. You have to be at least 16 before you can even join the police force. How can someone who's not even old enough to have graduated Sunday school become a police officer? Because I am not one. I was transferred here by the Epstein Foundation for testing purposes. What? The Foundation? Oh, didn't they make these orbments we just got? I think I understand now. I've heard that Crossbell City has been cooperating with the Foundation on a large-scale project for several years. Correct. The Orbital Network Project. While somewhat related, the reason for my transfer is this. That's a mechanical staff? Correct. It's called an orbital staff. I was transferred to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios. Do you understand now, Lloyd? Hold on a sec. Let me get this straight. You're telling me you're going to fight monsters with a staff. For a certified detective, you are exceptionally slow. I believe I made myself clear. What do you fail to comprehend? Come on, guys. Bickering like this won't get us anywhere. Now, I don't know exactly how dangerous this geofront place is, so we'd better make sure we're all focused. Sooner we finish this mission the old man forced on us, the sooner we can get back. I still have a lot of questions, but yes, I agree. You're right. Arguing is pointless. I'm sorry if I offended you, Tio. It is fine. Your reaction was justified, given the information currently available to you. Now, back on topic. As I said, I will be utilizing my orbital staff to fight. What weapons do you three use? My weapons of choice? Well, I specialize in these. Are those some sort of police batons? Nah, those are tonkas. They're an Eastern weapon. The way I hear it, they're designed to focus on self-defense and suppression rather than offensive power. I see. A fitting choice for a police officer, then. I tried I've tried out other weapons, but these felt the most natural. So, what about you two? Alright? Right. Take a look. An orbital gun. It appears to be an older model, though. Maybe, but it's beautifully crafted. It was custom made for marksmanship competitions. It may be an oldie, but its precision is unparalleled. Oh, confident. I like it. Now, let me introduce my partner in crime. That's quite the weapon, Randy. It looks similar to the halberds used by the knights during the Middle Ages. I have seen them in our factories before. It is equipped with a unit that converts orbital energy into shockwaves. Bingo! This baby's called the Stun Halberd. Its weight can make it difficult to get the hang of, but it's unmatched in terms of raw power. Impressive. While I still don't quite understand how Tio's staff works, I think overall we make a pretty balanced team. I think so too. That's probably one of the reasons the four of us were put together in the first place. The chief may act all laid back and casual, but he's actually pretty serious when it comes down to it. I concur. I will save the explanations of my staff's specifications for later. For now, would you like me to explain how our battle orbits work? Okay. Okay? We can skip the tutorials. Good. Let's see how they go. Let's see how good they are. That'd be great. Very well. Basically, an orbment is a device that uses an orbital energy to generate various phenomena. From simple lighting, cooling, and heating systems to engines that power cars and trains. All of them require energy output by orbments. The so-called battle orbment is essentially a small, portable orbment that is specifically designed to be used in combat. The ones we received, these are the newest models, which were developed by the Epstein Foundation. Like its predecessors, it functions by drawing power from crystal circuits called quartz. Quartz are created by processing septium fragments known as septith. If once made, they can be placed into the actual orbments. Didn't Chief Sergei hand you some before you left, Tio? Indeed. All we have to do is set them into the slots that's in our orbits. The elemental value and combination of quartz will determine which orbital arts are available to the user. Arts can be more effective than melee attacks, depending on the monster. That's why we should probably configure each of our orbments before tackling the geofront. Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind during the battles to come. Even the Bracer Guild and Guardian Force use them. No reason why we shouldn't, eh? One more thing. Battle orbments are fine-tuned to each individual user, meaning that the circuit layout varies from person to person. For example, some slots are restricted to quartz with a specific elemental attribute. The septith lines may differ as well. However, we can compare the differences in our orbments another time. As for arts, it will be better to learn about those during actual combat, so I will stop my explanation here. Thank you, Tio. That was very helpful. You are welcome. Seems like these new models look pretty much the same way as the old ones, yeah? More or less. If you have experience with previous models, you should not have much trouble with using these. The main difference with older orbments is the addition of a new function. And that would be? It is unnecessary for this mission, so do not concern yourself with it for now. Let us instead focus on the task at hand. Yeah, you're right. That just makes me even more curious. Okay then, let's make sure our orbments are ready before heading into the geofront. Once all of us have set our course, we'll get our first mission underway. Understood. Time to pop in some quartz. Set a quartz for each party member. So, select the orbment. Noteworthy beginning. Okay. So, got our first achievement. Received the detective notebook. Okay. Interesting. I'm, of course, not going to be doing that. Looking at that very much. You've earned a noteworthy achievement for receiving the detective notebook. As you can see, during the game, you may unlock achievements when fulfilling certain exceptions. Unlocking achievements will also give you points that you can use to unlock various features after clearing the game. Oh! So it's a point system that's based on achievements. Ooh, then that means we're actually gonna have to look into New Game Plus. Well, we'll see. You can check your achievements by selecting Record under the System menu in the Camp menu. Alright. Well, let's start with that. So we have 50 points so far. Okay. That's going to be interesting to see how far we get. Let's go ahead and get some quartz. Okay, so we need to open up the slots, because of course we do. For Lloyd, let's go ahead and give him... We'll give him defense. We'll give Ellie... Oh, Ellie has to take evade. Tio has to take HP. And Randy has to take attack. Wow, that's not endearing itself to me right now. That's not good. None there. Okay. Icicle Edge and Tear. Okay, so Tio's gonna be our healer. Why is T? Oh, right, because I equipped HP. Duh. And I have no items. Alright. Alright then. This is a very slow beginning, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that... okay. Yeah. Okay, that's enough for an info and game positive. Whoops. So let's go ahead and give an info and game positive. In total contrast as to some of the other ones. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Let's continue. Door is locked. Alright, so good. I don't have to go into my inventory and select an item. It's just used automatically. Alright. So this is the geofront. I heard rumors about it, but I never expected to find a place like this beneath the city. Phew, now that's a relief. I thought we were going to be trudging through some nasty-ass sewage, honestly. According to database records, the geofront's construction began at approximately the same time Crossbell it ventured into large-scale urban planning 20 years ago. It initially included water supply and sewage systems, as well as a waste disposal plant. Horrible cables and additional modern tech were added later. Well, it's safe to say that this place isn't at all what I expected it to be. Central Square is directly above us, right? It's unsettling to think that monsters are roaming around right underneath our feet every day. The area is usually sealed off, so monsters cannot exactly wander onto the streets. However, there have been reports of maintenance workers being assaulted while working down here. Unfortunately, the police seem too busy at the moment to provide the appropriate countermeasures for these incidents. I had no idea. Could this be one of the reasons the special support section was created? I'd be fine with that. At the very least, the monster extermination is nice and simple. Alright then, our mission this time is clear. Whether this is a detective's job or not, it's a job that needs to be done. Let's not worry about whether this is a test or not, and focus on doing the best job we can. Oh, sounds like Mr. Serious Business is getting all fired up. Still, he's right. We should take advantage of this mission to refresh ourselves on the basics. Basics, one step at a time. Roger. Okay, so... Orbit recharging station... Okay, cool. Alright. Go through the battle tutorial? Well, we do need to judge it, so yes. There. The old man wasn't kidding. So that's a monster. This will be our first combat operation as a team. Let's proceed carefully and strike. Okay, so if you strike an enemy, walk to a stunned enemy, that's max advantage. If you stun an enemy, okay, so it's the cold steel approach. Got it. Successful there's party max advantage. Okay, so this is the action bar. Indicates whose turn it is. Cool. The bonuses, which we will have to judge. Oh, it even tells you right off the bat, so that's good. Oh, that's why it didn't tell me in the other ones, because I didn't go through the tutorials. Huh. Actually, I don't think there was a tutorial in Sky 3, which is not good. So, HP heal, Septive up. Alright. Whoa! So, attack. The highlighted areas, the distance the character's attacks can reach. Selecting the target in this area will move the character to attack it. When a target is out of range, the cursor will become the X, and they'll just get as close as possible. Same typical stuff. Okay. So, this battle interface is basically the Cold Steel 1 interface. Not bad. Alright. Boof. Got it. There we go. And of course, I'm not going to be able to understand what they're saying because, of course. Ooh! So this is the first game that introduced us to X multipliers. There's. Alright. I'm with this. Okay. Well, then this is the first game that's going to get X multipliers. X multipliers do better in combat, and you will earn more exp. Awesome. All right, so we got 52 for that fight. Interesting. King Potato times 2. Alright, we did it. Guess the old man wasn't kidding about how weak these things are either. That may be, but at least we learned a little about each of our fighting styles. I was especially surprised by Tio's orbital staff. Yeah, so was I. Was that some sort of art you fired off with it? Essentially, unlike normal arts, there's a chance that my attacks will miss the enemy. However, the energy the staff generates functions as a short-range burst of arts, without the casting time. Nice. We could come up with a bunch of different tactics with something like that on our side. That was the goal of this technology. Also, if I could direct your attention to the breastplate that I'm wearing. The links with the orbital staff systems provides me with a protective field, increasing my defensive capabilities. As such, I am able to withstand much more than my physique suggests. Should the need arise, I can take the front lines without issue. Incredible! This truly is cutting-edge technology. Might as well take advantage of it, eh? Even so, I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable having a little girl in harm's way. Just... never mind. Let's get that humor. Let's get that potential humor plus us up. Alright. Next. Fear Bomb. Because of course those return. Huh, the heck is this? Some blob of goo? I think arts will be more effective than our weapons against these types of monsters. Let's give our enigmas a whirl during this fight, everyone. That's a good idea, Roger. Well, screw you two. Alright, so arts. Arts require EP. Wow, really? Oh, we're really starting that. Not good. Oh yeah, definitely want the arts. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, freeze seems to be lasting a lot less now, so that's cool. Oh, come on! That interrupts arts too? Son of a fuck. Not liking this so far. Alright. 96. Cool. Clear gelatin and warmer. Cool. Alright. Not a fan of how that went. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest about that. Alright, let's try using crafts against the enemy this time. Combined with our arts, a wide range of tactics are open to us. Yes, let's fight effectively. Yeah, looks like it's my time to shine. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of my killer moves. Watch and learn. Try not to hurt yourself. There we go. Alright, so crafts are specific skills. We know this. Let's show off Axle Rush. Triple Burst. I guess we'll analyze. Oh wow, analyzing actually causes stat debuffs? Oh, that's interesting. Bonk! There we go. Oof, strength down. Not good. Oh my god. Right, you're taking too long. There you go. Alright. Milk flower and royal leaf. Cool. Smoke grenade. First instance of that. That's interesting. Now Tio's out of EP. Damn, the place is just crawling with monsters. Fighting all these pests one by one is getting to be a serious pain. We should try using S-Crafts to take them out all at once then. The battle shouldn't last long if we use the power of S-Crafts and S-Breaks. S-Crafts, powerful moves that can be performed at the cost of at least 100 CP. This seems to be the perfect opportunity to test them out. My S-Crafts can heal us, so don't hesitate to rely on me if you're in trouble. Wow, that hit detection is pretty bad. It feels like. Okay, so we need... Can be unleashed at any time. Okay, I need triangle in a direction for that. Wow, really? His is a single target? Oh, this sucks. Alright, Tiger Charge. That certainly isn't getting a freaking positive. Ether Bus Duster. And there goes that battle. Well, there we go. So it does it individually? Okay, that might get a little annoying going forward. Well, there is a plus we need to give right now. Okay, so the only one that's still being debated is that. Okay, so we're up to 4 gameplay positives. Yeah, I'm standing behind that. Because these are a lot of good gameplay. Ladder to the surface? What's this doing here? It seems as though it leads to a street-level manhole. However, there's no record of it in the database. Why has it been left open like that, though? Who knows? Perhaps someone at City Hall forgot to close it. We should be sure to report this to them once we're done here. Agreed. You know, I like that this is fully voiced. I wish it had been fully voiced. The thing. I gotta be honest with you, even if this was just a Sky type thing where it was like, oh. I mean, where it was like, oh, it's not a full thing, I would have been okay with that. But, it's not. There. Alright. Should probably also... I'll save Randy's ass break for now. Alright, use the elevator, sure. Alright. Got a couple of directions to pick. Whoops. Feels like it's there. It's so dark. Did you guys hear that? It sounds like a child is crying. What the hell's going on down here? Ain't this place supposed to be sealed off to the public? Why are you asking me? All I know is that officially, yes, the public should not have access to this geofront. We can figure that out later. Right now, we need to find whoever's down here. You're right. Let's go the other way. Ah! Didn't even see him. Oh, right. Okay. Ah, good thing I came this way. I keep thinking I have to hold the damn thing. Oh. Oh, damn it! Well, here's an example of enemy advantage. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Blah. Ugh. I want to go home. What do I do? At this rate, Hey, someone there? Who's there? There you are. Thank goodness we found you. Are you okay? You aren't hurt, are you? Whoa. Poor kid was really spooked. I think as soon as he realized he was safe, all his emotions just overwhelmed him at once. Lloyd, I'll take care of this. Okay, go ahead. There, there. You were really scared, huh? Everything is okay now, I promise. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Okay. We took care of all of the mean monsters outside. So how about we head back now, okay? Let's get out of this dark, cramped place. I can carry you if you want, and just make sure you hold on tight, okay? I'm fine. I can walk by myself. My, what a brave boy you are. What's your name? It's Arnie. Arnie. She's got away with the kids, that's for sure. Well then, Arnie, can you tell me how you ended up in a place like this? The geofront should have been locked, so how did you manage to get inside? Well, we were playing near the big bell in the central square. When we opened this weird lid on the ground, we found a ladder leading down here. And then, so you decided to see that the manhole led, where the manhole led, huh? I will need to add that entrance to the database once we finish here. Back up just a second. You said we. Are you saying you didn't come down here alone? Yeah. My friend Ryu, who said he was going on an adventure. But when we got down here, some monsters started chasing us and we got separated. So that's what happened. So that's the full story. Lloyd, what should we do? Let me think. Okay. That means I'm gonna want a guide. Because, you know, might as well aim for the full thing, so... Alright. I don't like these kinds. What? Hang on. Oh, god damn it. It's already well into the thing. Son of a bitch. Okay, here we go. Okay. There's no time to waste. We'll just have to take Arnie with us while looking for Ryu. Should we not prioritize getting this child to safety? We could always split up. Half of us take Arnie back and the other half keep up the search. No, that's too big of a risk. It'd be a bad idea to split our combat strength in half like that down here. Ellie, can I put you in charge of protecting Arnie? Yes, leave him to me. If we come across any monsters, I won't let them lay a hand on him. We're going to find your friend, Arnie, I promise you. But it's dangerous for you to stay here alone, so we're going to take you with us, okay? We just need you to be brave for a little bit longer. Do you think you can do that? Okay. I'm worried about Ryu too, so I'll help you look. That's the spirit. Alright everyone, this is now an escort mission on top of being a rescue op. Let's be even more careful than from here on out. Of course. Understood. Alright, let's go find our little adventurer then. Our other little adventurer then. So, now we get NPCs again. So if Arnie goes down when we're fighting, that's going to be the end. That's game over, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Lighter. Definitely going to want that because I'm kind of sick of the freeze status effect. Protect all NPCs, which it literally just told us that like 2 seconds ago. Really, game? I'm not gonna give the game too much shit for that. Okay. Battle scopes. That'll give us information on the enemies, so that's good. Let's do a rest. Stay away from me! Somebody help! Adios, please save me! Good thing I saved Randy's S-Craft. Oh, Ryu! Okay. Ellie, try to draw their attention. Understood. Your plan seems to have worked for now. Alright, let's take them out. Damn it! I wasn't fast enough. Ah, damn it. Of course. Oh, so this is where counters came into play. We're just racking up the gameplay pluses at this point. Am I really gonna win this? This one I'm trying to lose. There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if we got a better one. Well, there is a better one here. Okay, cool. Wow, really? If you finish that without any of the without the kids taking any damage, I lost out on bonus DP. Hey. Okay, that's that is a potential negative. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I'm gonna pencil it in as a potential for now. Ugh. Because that's stupid. As was demonstrated there, I would have had to have taken out like those first 3 instantaneously, and that's not easy to do with those damn things. Not on an initial playthrough. On a New Game Plus file, oh yeah, that would be just like they'd be done, and I'd get that. But that's stupid. Either requiring insane luck or New Game Plus to get all of the deep bonus points. No. We did it somehow. Man, those were some tough customers, huh? I'm tired. Oh, that was a close one. Ew, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay? Yeah, I mean, of course I'm fine. I'm just glad to see you're okay. I mean, you're so clumsy all the time. I was worried you'd be Monster Chow without me there to save you. You're the one to talk. You were this close to getting gobbled up by just a second ago. This is all your fault anyway. You were the one who said we should come in here. What? You were the one who was all like, oh, the Geofront's so cool. But I never actually wanted to go inside. Alright, that's enough, you two. More fighting. Sorry. I haven't seen you guys around town before. You must be new. You seem pretty strong for a bunch of rookies, though. Huh? And you seem a bit too big for your britches, kid. How about a little gratitude, huh? We did just save your hide. Fine. Thanks for the save. It got a little liffy there for a second, but I managed to get out with only a couple of scratches. Guess you guys passed, just barely. Well, it's true that we still have room to improve. We're glad you're okay now, though. And now that you're both safe, we should get out of here. Agreed. I believe this is as far as we can go in this sector anyway. Meaning we've completed Chief Sergei's mission, too. True. Well, no way in hell was I expecting something like this to go down. After we get these rascals home, we should report back to HQ, yeah? Huh? Something wrong. Well, I was just thinking, you guys are rookies, right? Yeah, we are. But how did you know? We don't have uniforms like the rest of the department does. Huh? Uniforms? Could it be? Are you guys from the guild? What? By guild, you mean the Bracer Guild, right? Well, I'm sure not talking about the Fisherman's Guild. I mean, fair. Are you kidding me? You really aren't bracers? Well, no. We're all new recruits to the Crossbell Police Department. Huh? You're freaking police? No way! Since when do police officers go stomping around at the Geofront? Well, we weren't stomping around. We came down here for a mission, and just so happened to find you two while we were at it. But is it really that strange? Actually, there is a couple of notes I need to jot down. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. Of course it is. Everyone knows the police are just a bunch of cowards. What? Dad's always saying that even though they act all high and mighty, they never actually help anyone. He told me the bracers are 10 times better when you need help. Ouch. That's all I gotta say to that. Of course. Rude, don't be rude. Does it matter if they're police officers or not? They're the ones who saved us, after all. I know that. I was just disappointed they weren't from the guild is all. Sounds like we ain't got the best reputation, huh? Hold up. We got company. Huh? Above us? Oh no, what the heck? Crap. This is the head honcho? It's enormous. This is bad. The door behind us is locked and we've been cornered. Damn, at this rate. Hey, what are you gonna do? Even if we go all out, we don't stand a chance with our current gear. I know that. Listen, I'll draw his attention. You guys take the kids and find a way out. What are you talking about? Are you insane? It's our only option. Randy, Ellie, take the kids and run, now! This is really the only way? But... Good grief. Self-sacrifice is admirable, but don't be too eager to meet your grave. What? Holy. Unbelievable. My eyes could not keep up. So cool. That was freaking cool. You're the best, Arios. Man, that was the most awesome thing ever. I can't believe I got to see it in person. Thank you for saving us, Arios. But why are you here? Well, I read a report that mentioned that 2 kids were seen entering Central Square's manhole, so I decided to look into it. You 2 really shouldn't have come down here. What would you have done if no one showed up to rescue you? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Well, you're both unharmed, so we'll leave it at that. It's getting late. Let's get you home. Sounds good to me. Yes, sir. What's the matter? You aren't intending to stay down here, are you? Huh? No, we aren't. We'll head back with you if you don't mind. In that case, quit dawdling. Or you could very well be ambushed a second time. And don't let your guard down until you're out. Until we're out. Just jotting down some notes, so give me a sec. So we'll go ahead and we'll jot Arios down as a potential. Who does that smug old jerk think he is? In any event, he had a real intense look in his eyes. His physical abilities were anything but ordinary as well. Just who is he? So that's Arios. Oh? Does our own little Mademoiselle... Mademoiselle know that guy? Only by name. Also, why are you calling me that? That's not my name. It just kind of felt like it. Fancy name for a fancy lady. So, you gonna spill the beans or what? Who is that? Was that guy? If I'm not mistaken, that was Arios McLean. I've seen his name show up in the Crossbell Times before. He's an irate bracer who operates out of the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch. He completes every request to perfection and has earned the citizens' utmost trust. They call him the Guardian of Crossbell. The Divine Blade of Wind in Arios McLean. That's the Divine Blade of Wind? I thought Cassius was supposed to be the Divine Blade of Wind. Huh. Whatever. Never. Same shit. I guess there are multiple Divine Blades of Wind. But whatever. I thought it was of different elements, but I could be wrong. What's going on? Well, look at you, Arios, accomplishing yet another astounding feat. Saving these young boys from the jaws of mortal danger, no thanks to our city's sloppy management system. Brilliant! It's the perfect scoop for our next issue. Wow, cool! Does this mean we're gonna get to be in a magazine? Is that a good thing, though? I feel like we'll just get in more trouble. Please don't make a scene, Grace. While I can't deny the city's shoddy facility management, these two children were in the wrong as well, and I don't appreciate biased news stories. Oh, don't be like that, Arios. All I'm doing is attentively responding to the needs of our readers. And what's this? It looks like we have some interesting new guests this time around. The first exposition of the team that carries the CPT's future on its back, the Special Support Section. Alas, these fledglings were unable to complete their mission and had to rely, as per usual, on the power of the heroic Bracer Guild. Will this budding team, now aware of their utter lack of experience, be able to overcome the trails in store for them? Wow, this lady's automatically rude. It is coming across as automatically just rude. Holy shit. What are you talking about? Is this chick okay? All I hear is gibberish. She appears to be part of the media. I think she's a Crossbell Times journalist, actually. I don't approve of you jumping to conclusions about them either, Grace. After all, they were the ones who initially saved the children, not me. Although it's true that they failed to see things through to the end. Oh my. Then it's just like I thought, isn't it? I think I've got plenty of juicy morsels for my article now. If you happen to read it, don't let it get you down, okay? Just think of it as my own special way of encouraging you. By basically slandering you in the media, yeah, okay. How creepily realistic. Well then, Arios, have you given any more thought to the one-on-one interview? I've already told you I'm not interested. What just happened? Stupidity just happened, Tio. Stupidity. You know, making us out to be fools really pisses me off. Yeah, I can't say wrong on that one, Randy. Holy fuck. Like I said, rude. Real shame, I'd say she's my type, but she seems like a real cuckoo. Who? That's not really the issue here. So Lloyd, what do we do next? Well, we at least finished Chief Sergei's mission, so let's head back to headquarters for now. We'll have to file a report about the kids while we're at it. Huh? Is that? Our battle ornaments. Do they have built-in comms? It looks that way. Press the red button to switch to communication mode. That will accept the incoming call, too. This one here, right? This is Lloyd Bannings. Chief Sergei, is that you? Ah, Lloyd. It's me, Fran, the receptionist from the police department? Oh, right, from this morning. Is something the matter? Well, the thing is, could you please return to HQ as soon as possible? The Vice Commissioner wants to have a word with you. The Vice Commissioner? What was going through those thick skulls of yours? Great. You deviated from your mission and got involved in something completely unrelated. And because of your incompetence, all the credit ended up going to Arias McLean. Again! And the worst part about this situation? This little mishap of yours was exposed by the Crossbell Times. But sir, keep each and every one of your mouths shut. I don't want to hear your excuses. I'm just gonna go ahead and jot him down as a potential negative, just right now. Because, good lord. This is exactly why I was against the formation of this pointless new division of yours. If only that damn Sergei hadn't intact on so many conditions. This would have never happened otherwise. Oh, could you elaborate, sir? Silence! This doesn't concern you in any form. Wait a minute. This might just work out. If that other nuisance loses even one of his subordinates, I can put a stop to his antics. Now listen, this is for your own good. Decline your assignment to the Special Support Section within the next couple of days. What? Why? Just a sec, pal. What exactly are you insinuating? I do not understand. What's there to understand? Just do as I tell you. The SSS is sure to fail within half a year. I doubt it'll advance your careers at all. In fact, it may result in quite the opposite. Keep running into screw-ups like this and no one will even glance at your resumes. And wouldn't that just be an utter waste? Aren't you aiming to become a detective, Lloyd? I'll personally see to it that you are placed within one of our investigative divisions. And for you three, I'll make sure you're assigned new roles that are more in line with your skill sets. Quite a generous offer, no? I promise you won't regret it. Sleep on it and let me know your answers tomorrow. You're dismissed. Wow! That's a fucking obstinate bureaucrat if I've ever fucking seen one. Jesus. Sheesh. Things just got real complicated out of nowhere. That guy wants us to refuse our assignment to the SSS? I suppose the CPD has its share of internal conflict as well. I'd only heard rumors, but this confirms it. Yes, this is very different from what I was originally promised. Oh, what do you mean by that? Nothing you need to worry about. More importantly, where could Chief Sergei be? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. What's the deal? He sends us off on a mission out of the blue and he's not even here when we get back? Instead, we get an earful from balding old snob with a stick up his ass. What's up, Lloyd? Feeling down? Was being told to refuse your assignment that big of a shock? No, that's not it. It's just, this place is a lot more different than I had imagined. What? Huh? Come again? Hey there, rookies. Sounds like you had one hell of a day. Oh, I'm Donovan, Chief Inspector of the 2nd Investigative Division. And I'm Raymond from the same division. I'd heard rumors that you really do have a kid in your squad. Rude. Nice to meet you, too. I'm Lloyd Bannings. My name is Ellie McDowell. Hey, Randy Orlando. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Welcome to CPD. I see. So you're his... Huh? Chief Inspector? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, Sergey likes to come up with some pretty wild ideas, tossing a bunch of rookies into the lion's den to try and score some points with the citizens. Huh? What do you mean by that? Oh, you haven't been told yet? Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Well, anyway, sorry to say, but you guys got the short end of the stick. Can't imagine how tough your job's going to end up being. If I were you, I would have refused. I think you could stand to grow a backbone, Raymond. Stop talking like that. Keep talking like that, and I'll hand you over to Sergey too. Come on, Chief Inspector, cut me some slack. Well, I'm sure you guys have a tough road ahead of you, but I hope you'll consider continuing to work with Sergey. Just don't push yourselves, okay? If it comes down to it, I'd be happy to bring you all into the 2nd Division. Thank you, sir. Well then, work hard out there. Oh, and Ellie, was it? I'd love to take you out for dinner sometime. I just discovered this fantastic restaurant and... Hey, dumbass! Hey, dumbass, we're leaving. Ouch, I was just trying to be a gentleman. Well, I don't know where all that came from, but they sure had some opinions about our department. Putting aside the talk of getting the short end of the stick, I do fear this will be more strenuous than I would like. Well, I think it'd be best for us to get the details from the chief himself. Perhaps someone at the receptionist desk know where we can find him? Yeah, good call. Hello, Lloyd Banning speaking. Oh, good. The fox must be done with his bitching then. Our vice commissioner got can be a real pain in the ass, huh? Yeah, that guy's No, wait a second. Where in the world are you? Didn't you tell us to return to headquarters once we were done? Oh, yeah. All you guys' luggage arrived, so I was dealing with the movers. Aren't you guys lucky to have such a nice boss? Luggage? Are you at our dormitory? That's right. We can talk more when you get here. Don't keep me waiting. Understood. So, where exactly is the dormitory? Well, it's not a dormitory per se. Huh? Actually, it's the CPD's very own Special Support Section Annex. Your rooms will be on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Huh, it's that old building. Man, this place has sure seen better days. Next to that brand spanking new department store right over there, it looks like it fell out of the Middle Ages. From my first impression, I would say it was built around 30 years ago. I am surprised that it has not been demolished yet. Is this really going to be the Special Support Section's main office? Yeah, seems so. Thought I told you not to make me wait. Chief Sergey? Get inside, everyone. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions about what you've gotten yourselves into, what this new division of ours even is, and it's about time I filled you all in. Really should have done that before, but whatever. Wait, so basically we're a division that serves the public by accepting requests from them? Right. That, in a nutshell, is the special support section. The reason we got this annex was because it was in the heart of the city, close to everyone's goings-on of the everyday goings-on of the people. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hold on, but it almost seems like we're copying the Bracer Guild. So much so you could call it plagiarism. Seriously. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but the Bracer Guild is hugely popular in Crossbell, especially the A-rank Bracer, Arios McLean, also known as the Divine Blade of Wind. He and a bunch of other extremely skilled individuals work out of the Guild's Crossbell branch. You starting to understand what that means for all the big shots at the police department? Well, the police and guild are constantly compared to each other, making our flaws as an organization that much more apparent. And blame for those flaws will end up in the government's lap. So that's what this is all about. Basically, we're here to try and steal some of the guild's popularity in order to cover the government's ass. A bit shameless, is it not? I won't beat around the bush. You guys are right. However, the police's founding principles, those are to maintain public order and enforce the laws supplied by our government. Serving the community has never been the main priority. For that reason, there's a lot of people within the police who aren't looking too kindly on a blatant bid for popularity like this. Let's see, I've heard handymen, bargain bin bracers, even sideshow monkeys. Basically, people have been talking crap about us since day zero. So that's the case. This whole situation is starting to make much more sense. Sheesh. So you're telling us to join a team where we'll be under fire from everyone? Honestly, this is beyond what I was expecting. Now, don't start freaking out just yet. You may already know, but no one's stopping you from refusing this assignment. If you do decide to stay on, expect to see all sorts of odd jobs and requests. That includes monster exterminations, like your mission today. But there will also be minor stuff like tracking down lost items and helping out HQ. Anyone who's not up for that wouldn't be a great fit for this position. I'll give you the night to sleep on it. If you end up refusing, don't worry, you'll be reassigned to another unit. On top of that, there'll be no demerits. The rest is up to you guys to decide. Son of a bitch, I'm getting so sick of those bot calls. How in the world did I get here? Imitating the Bracer Guild? I didn't join the Force to be part of something like that. Guy was assigned to the First Division, wasn't he? An elite unit that single-handedly solves major cases, be it criminal or political in nature, not to mention handling international matters. Our divisions really are worlds apart. I wonder what the others are planning to do. It doesn't seem like any of them attended the police academy, but I'm sure they've got their own reasons for joining the force. Maybe I should go talk to them a bit. Is this the back entrance? Well, it's not like I need to go outside now anyway. This is Randy's room. I heard him moving some stuff around in there not too long ago, so he should still be up. Eh? Who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. Can we talk for a bit? Sure, man. Come on in. In, make yourself at home. Cool, thanks. Wow, you certainly decked it out. Welcome to my humble abode. You all done packing your stuff already? No, not yet. It seems you already made your decision, though, Randy. Oh, what about whether I'm going to decline the assignment? Doesn't seem like there'll be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. Having my home and workplace in the same building will be nice too, so I'm planning to stick around and see how it all shakes out. Got it. You still thinking it over? Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt you'd be happy to see that detective license of yours go to waste after you busted your ass to get it, huh? Yeah, that's part of it. This whole thing just feels like a step backwards from my goal, though. Your goal? Don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? That's right. How I ended up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, of course. Well, if you insist. Thing is, I got in a bit of trouble with the ladies in my last workplace. What? Well, everyone found out I'd been dipping my quill in a few too many bottles of the company ink, if you catch my drift. Really, Randy? Really? Just as I was about to get at the boot, old man Sergei snatched me up. Guess it was all according to Adios' plan, huh? Where'd you work before, Randy? Oh, right, the Crossbell Guardian Force. More specifically, I was stationed at Belgard, or Gate. You know, the fortress facing the Empire? The Guardian Force? Well, that makes sense. No wonder you can swing that halberd of yours around like it's nothing. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. But hey, perk of working in Crossbell City full-time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Phew, I certainly made the right choice leaving the ZGF. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. A man after my own heart. You know, I've already scoped out a couple of places with some absolutely smoking gals working in them. Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I say we hit the town and celebrate, eh? Hey? Mademoiselle seems to be a bit too prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we'd go. We'll have ourselves a guys' night out. Sure, I'll think about it, Randy. This must be a spare room. Sergei's room. Phew. What a great view. Something tells me I should have went to the other places first. God damn it. Crossbell's really grown. The city where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? Huh? A cat? If you live here, I imagine you've been attended way longer than the special sports section has. Sorry about barging into your home like this. Don't worry, I won't be long. Making yourself at home, aren't you? Then again, you've probably lived here for quite some time. Okay, brief little scene. I think this is the room Ellie was assigned. I hope she isn't asleep already. Who is it? It's me, Lloyd. Are you busy right now? I can come back later or so. No, you can come on in. The door should be unlocked. Alright, thanks. Whoa. Your timing's good. I just finished cleaning up. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some tea if you'd like. Oh, no, you don't need to do all that. It seems like you already made your decision, too. Oh, regarding my assignment here? To be honest, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give it my best shot. That's so? I can see you're still undecided, but I don't blame you for that one bit. I can't help but feel the whole plan for this department is a bit of a reach. How so? Based on what we were told, it was only created to help the government and the CPD save face, right? It lacks a basic guiding principle as a division, and its objectives and procedures are only loosely defined. And if we're unable to produce results, the division is likely to be dissolved for budgetary reasons before long. Yeah, I can't help but draw that same conclusion. But if you already knew that, why stay, Ellie? Do you have some reason? Well, I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. Oh? Just kidding. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. So it's not too big of a deal if this problem takes me off course from my intended career track. I guess that makes sense. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Ellie? So how did you end up with the CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license, though. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry, and thanks for being so considerate. Of course, Lloyd. If you were to ask for my personal opinion, however, I'd be happier if you decided to stay. You would? Since we're rookies, there's a lot that we can still improve on. But today, you showed that you could lead us through whatever unfamiliar situations we might face. Your instructions were precise and quick, so I was able to confidently provide support. That means a lot, Ellie, really. Thanks for talking with me. I think I'll go do a bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. I guess this should be Tio's room. She's probably already asleep, though. No one home? I can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Oh, there we go. Oh, Tio. There you are. What are you doing down here? Hello, Lloyd. As you can probably deduce, I am checking on our terminal. Terminal? You mean all that stuff there? Yes, these are all components of an improved orbital terminal based on ZCF's Capel computer system. With this, we'll be able to receive data and information from CPD's main building via the orbital network. Let's rewind a bit. You lost me. How should I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the Orbital Network project? The Orbital Network. I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I can't say I fully understand what it is. I think I read something about the Epstein Foundation proposing the project. Originally, the Orbital Network project began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell City. This terminal is a part of it. Can't say I follow that well. Hell, in the end, what's this project trying to accomplish? Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication functions, it links terminals through orbital computing, constructing an efficient information network. That is essentially the project in terms you might understand. I barely understand any of that. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city. If you were only taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my specialty, I can operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it. Oh? I take that to mean that you didn't even think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tio? Actually, before that, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation. Tio, you aren't being forced to work here, right? What? Don't tell me you actually are. I admit I might not know your situation, but you shouldn't tolerate something like that. If you need help, I'd be more than happy to. Please calm down. No one is forcing me to work. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. Huh? I have my own reasons for being at Crossbell. That is all there is to it. Besides, I think it would be prudent to worry about yourself before others, right, Lloyd? Yeah, you make a good point, Tio. Sorry if I overstepped my bounds there. It is fine. Being too soft-hearted might have negative ramifications on your detective work, however. Unlike bracers, your occupation involves treating suspects with skepticism, correct? You really don't pull any punches, do you? Maybe I am still naive. Here I was thinking I disciplined myself enough through the police academy's training. But I guess training alone isn't enough to make me a true detective. Tio? I've completed my maintenance of this terminal. Construction work on the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow, so I believe I'll go to sleep now. Okay. Night, Tio. Hope you sleep well. Thank you. If you'll excuse me. Good night, Lloyd. It seems all three of them have really put a lot of thought into things. And here I am, still undecided. Man, I'm just thinking in circles now. This is getting me nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. What a nice breeze. Oh wow, that's right, I can see the Bellheim apartments from up here. I'm sure someone else is living in our old place now. I think Cecile's family is still in the building, at least. I should pay them a visit once I find the time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in the Crossbell Police Academy. I studied and trained like a madman. Thanks to that, I managed to pass the detective qualification exam. But in the end, what did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? Hey! Oh, it's you two. We've been looking everywhere for you. We went to the police department, but they told us you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. This is it, right? Where the special support section works? Yeah, this is the place. But what did you come all this way here for? Well, actually, we thought we ought to thank you for today. Really? If you all hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. So that's why we came to thank you. Wow, thanks you two. That really means a lot. Don't forget, you guys were nothing compared to Ario's. But you know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you're not so bad. So you just gotta make sure to work hard and catch up to him, okay? Come on, Ryu. You came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him? He's right, though. We will have to work as hard as we can. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want. Oh, no worries. West Street is right over there, so I'm good. I live in the residential district, but I should be fine. But, could you tell Ellie and the others that we stopped by too? Sure, I'll let them know. Be safe on your way back, okay? We will. Goodbye. You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bennings. All it took to lift your spirits was a thank you from those kids. I guess in the end, everything depends on the way I choose to feel about it. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. Follow your heart and intuition and grasp the truth with your own two hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. Yeah, that's right. If I don't at least put myself out there, I won't come to understand anything. A phone call? Hello, you've reached the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section. Lloyd? Lloyd, is that you? What? Cecile? Thank goodness it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The Special Support Section, was it? Is that the division you're assigned to? Well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I was meaning to stop by first thing, but... Oh no, don't worry about it. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Please, it's fine, Cecile, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some time off. Don't be like that. How can you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know? Alright. We'll find a way to make time somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt Late tomorrow too. Glad to hear it. They'll love that. Mom and Dad have been really worried about you all this time. But I'm so sorry. You've finally come back to Crossbell. Yeah, I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home, Lloyd. Oh. Dang. This intro is not going to let up, is it? So, what are your answers? No objections here. Looking forward to working with you. Besides, you're the one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Sure you don't want me to recommend you to the First Division? They'd probably really benefit from someone with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Honestly, I'd rather join back up with the Guardian Force than be stuck in some stuffy office job like that. Fair enough. What about you, Ellie? I will also accept the position. I'm glad to be working with you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear. And to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. I figured the higher-ups recommended you, expecting this division to get involved taking care of busy work. But I'm sure you're aware of this assignment won't be anywhere near easy, right? Yes, well aware, sir. Okay. I'm looking forward to taking on such challenging work. Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask? Not at all. This position was part of the agreement from the start. More importantly, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. I would like to be the one to set up the terminals, if you do not mind. Yeah, I'm counting on it. So, 3 down, 1 to go. Lloyd Bennings, a Crossbell Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both written exams and practical training, and then went on to ace the CPD's detective exam. You ask me, you might be a bit overqualified for this team. Someone like you to find success in whatever division you were assigned to, I'm sure. Hell, I bet no one here would blame you if you just walked out that door. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No, sir, none at all. I look forward to working with you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear it, Lloyd. Well, that's no fun. Here I was, looking forward to watching you squirm around, trying to come to a decision. Sir? Well, that settles that. I'll give you guys the rest of the day off. Keep in mind, you'll be busy as hell starting tomorrow, though. Be prepared to work your asses off. Oh, and Tio, the terminal's all yours. Roger. One more thing. Let's start this off right, Lloyd Bennings. Sir. Ellie McDowell? Sir? Sir. Sup? Tio Plato? Sir. As of 9 a.m. today, I officially approve your new assignments. Welcome to the Special Support Section. Look forward to the mountain of different jobs I'll be throwing at you. As initial investigation expenses, the team receives 1,000 Mira. Okay then. Our beloved goddess Adios, who art in the sky, we beseech thee, open thine heavenly gates for the soul running toward your loving embrace. I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. Someone like him passing this young? Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his, too? Why did things end up like this? Why? Damn it all. What the hell are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they going to let this become another unsolved case? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. If I remember right, his parents passed away a while ago too, didn't they? How will his younger brother handle all this? Lloyd, are you okay? Please don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. I I could say the same for you, Cecile. I'm sorry you had to help me with so much of this. Yes, I should have taken care of it myself. Stop that, Lloyd. We're basically family. Of course I'm going to help you. Besides, Guy was my... Make a note of this. Cecile. I am so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. I'm sure things won't be easy from now on, but please don't forget that I'm here for you. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll watch over you, Lloyd. I really was a brat, wasn't I? I shouldn't have been so stubborn. I should have stayed with her. Sorry, Guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work on my stubbornness. But I'm here now. I'm back. I came back to Crossbell to be a detective in the CPD, same as you. I still got a long way to go to catch up to you. And I was assigned to this weird division. But I'm going to do my best with the hand I've been dealt, so keep watching over me, Guy. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the SSS. Though maybe I should give you some more information before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Yes, sir. A black notebook with a police crest, eh? Looks like the real deal. And we can use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? That's right. There's also a manual with the rules and regulations inside. Heck, it's even got info about your battle ordnance. Pretty good reference to have. However, its most important purpose is to keep track of your investigation reports. Investigation reports? Lloyd, you explain. Yes, sir. They taught this at the police academy, so I suppose the others wouldn't know. The CPT maintains a rule that all of its investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. After an investigation is assigned to you, you must record its status and keep track of its progress in the detective notebook. The reports we submit will be based on our notebook entries, which will inform our evaluations and any special allowances from the departments. That's why it's important to take detailed and concise notes. I see, that makes enough sense. Ugh, sounds boring as hell. That ain't what I signed up for. That's the gist of it. However, the situation at the SSS is slightly different from the other divisions. You'll have your standard investigations, of course, but then you'll also have support requests coming in. Support requests? Tio, if you will. Sir. Over here, everyone. Oh, this is from the other day. Isn't this the terminal that you were busy hooking up to the orbital network, Tio? Yes, I finished configuring it yesterday. The terminal will be left running and can be accessed anytime. After you log on, this screen will display. Excuse me. Huh, a bunch of text showed up. So this is where we'll get our support requests? Right. Aside from official missions from the department, we'll also get requests from other sources. Could be from citizens or tourists. Heck, we might even get jobs from the government every now and then. Support requests are optional, but if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will snatch them up. Oh. I see how it is. By doing support requests, we can take some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. These support requests will mimic their own line of work to sway the public favor. Yep, though I expect that'll happen at a snail's pace. Besides that, I'm sure HQ will rope you in to help when they get busy. Patrolling the city, doing some menial paperwork, who knows? You're kidding, right? It's all part of the job, Randy. Has the terminal already started receiving these requests, then? Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Just don't forget to keep track of them in your notebook. Yes, sir. Okay. God, 2.5 hours of game time. We haven't even gotten anywhere yet. Like, we seriously haven't gotten anywhere. Alright. Support request explanation. Oh, hello everyone. Congratulations on being appointed to the new special support section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you the rundown on submitting reports for all your assignments. Please come by the reception desk at the CPD. Sorry to trouble you. Rebecca, the reception desk. Quest support request explanation started. So this whole thing is just a big internal memo system? Huh. I guess now we just gotta head down to HQ and get the details, right? Yeah, sounds like it. I think I'm finally starting to get a grasp on about the orbital network, what the orbital network is all about. Unlike telephones, which are purely auditory, the orbital network can transmit text and images. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it would be advantageous in all sorts of situations. Yes, as we speak, beta testing is being conducted throughout Crossbell State. This system the police department has implemented is one such example. Though I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. That should be enough to get you started. Heard it. How about I let you guys work that support request that just came in? Understood. But what do we do after that? I'd love to say do you already feel like, but you can bet that the real request will start pouring in after your lecture at HQ is over. Let's see. Considering this is your first assignment, try completing this as a statement to HQ, saying that you're capable of police work. That should shut them up for a while. Is that really all it's going to take? Doubt it. Oh, and Lloyd, why don't you give everyone a tour of the city on the way there? A tour to the city? Why? You'll be the ones protecting the place, so it only makes sense for you to learn just what kind of place it is. Oh, and be sure to stop by the weapon shop and orbital store right outside. As police officers, those places will be pretty handy in the future. Understood. We'll make sure to pay them a visit. I'll be in my office most of the time, probably either reading a magazine or taking a nap. If you run into any problems, don't bother me. You're smart kids, so figure it out yourselves. Well then, off you go. Well, wait a minute. There goes our boss, everyone. And are we really going to be okay? I fear the road ahead of us will be difficult. Anyway, this is our first real assignment. Let's walk around the city a bit first, and then take care of that support request. There's no need to rush just because this is our first official mission. Let's take our time and get a feel for things. I agree. Understood. Time to hit the road, then. When you inspect the terminal at SSS, choose Check Requests. A list of available support requests is displayed. The support requests are completely optional, but completing them earns you Mira and DP. Alright, I'm gonna AFK briefly. I will be right back. All right. All right. Alright. Hold on, guys. Looks like the army's right over here. Alright, well, let's take a look. As much as I want to welcome you, you'd have a look around. I'm afraid you're out of luck. You can't buy a weapon in Crossbell without a license, kids. So if this is a prank, then beat it. We're actually with the CBD, sir. Sorry for the confusion. You all are police officers? Oh, you must be those kids Sergey told me about. Alright, feel free to have a look around the shop. When you're going to check out, show me your detective notebook. This'll substitute as a license. So, okay, so we can exchange Septif again. That's good. Its interface certainly feels similar, but it also feels like it's kind of got a better feel to it. Hard to describe, honestly. I should not need more than that. So we've got Hardbreaker. Okay, you equip it, chop. Clerical Cane. Looks like we're doing 5-point increases here. Oh. Solid Shocker. And we're all equipped with leather vests and leather boots. Do we want to avoid poison? I think we'll go ahead and we'll save that. And we'll get rid of our old weapons because we might as well get some frickin' money going. Okay, so we'll probably learn about cooking at some point. Alright. So we definitely upgraded our stuff. So that's cool. We'll see if it's how negligible or whatnot it is, as I will be judging the difficulty and power progression curves, because of course I will be. Didn't we already have an establishing shot of Central Square? Phew, this place is as busy as ever. Well, that's no surprise, given how this is more or less just the heart of the city. Just look at all those stores and restaurants, you can get all your essentials here. With all the stores and restaurants, you can get all your essentials here. It also acts as a hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. And it's only gotten busier with the recent surge in orbital vehicles. Sure looks that way. Okay, everyone, how about we drop by the Orbital store next? You mean that Orbital factory the chief mentioned? Word around town is that the whole place got a huge makeover. Real fancy now. Indeed, this new type of factory focuses on more commercialized Orbital products. They have a formal contract with the CPD as well, so we should be able to rely on them for our Orbital needs. If that's the case, I'm sure it won't be long before we're regulars there. So, should we stop by right before going to the other districts? Yeah, it should be that corner building over there. Includes a department store, orbital factory, armory, and restaurant. Since almost everything you need is available here, it's a good idea to visit if you ever need to restock. Gen 10 is the city's orbital store and is located in the central square's eastern side. Sure, let's go to Gen 10. Wow, so this is that orbital store people are been talking about. From the biggest orbital card to the smallest orbment, they have it all. On top of that, their new redesign gives off that sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Hard to believe that this is just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, we should look for the technician to adjust our orbments. If I recall correctly, there should be a support counter over there. They will be able to handle any adjustments to our orbments that we may need. Alright, let's check in at the counter then. Welcome to Gen 10. This is our customer service desk. For maintenance of your orbital goods, please step over to the other counter. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Gen 10 Orbital Factory. Shoot, I mean to Gen 10 Orbital Store. Store. Oh, no way! Lloyd, is that really you? Lloyd, is that really you? Wendy? What are you doing in a place like this? Huh, how rude. Can't you tell? I'd say it's pretty clear I'm the engineer in this store. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just really wasn't expecting to run into you like this. Oh, this lovely lady is an old friend of yours, Lloyd? I'm a little jealous. What do you say we have ourselves a fun little date? Each wants to shift over. Now isn't the time for this, Randy. We're on duty, for crying out loud. It's nice to meet you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Gen 10, but the rumors don't do it justice. Oh, you guys are Lloyd's colleagues? Thanks. Well, to be honest, the shop's whole look is just the manager's personal taste. Oh, and I should have mentioned this sooner, but this is the customer service counter. From here, we can provide maintenance for all your orbment needs. Alright. Hey, we'll be leaving our orbments in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. But but our orbments are the Enigma models. Is that going to be an issue? Oh wow, so you guys got your hands on the brand new models, huh? I've got you covered. I should have the tools for them right here. I have a few regulars that use that model too. Man, Bracers sure love their orbments. Really? So the Bracer Guild's connections have allowed them to acquire cutting-edge technology as well. Damn, those bracers really are always ahead of the curve, huh? This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. Anyways, please don't let us get in the way of your work. We just thought we'd pop in and check the place out. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on, so we'll be counting on you, Wendy. No problem. Leave everything to me. Whenever you can get that itch to modify your orbit, just let me know and I'll get you all set up. Also, if you have any general questions about your orbits, just ask away. You're speaking to an orbital pro, after all. Yeah, so now I can open orbital slots. I missed that part. So I should probably... Okay, yeah, it's another open up the EP. Get more EP by upgrading your slots. It says that. Okay. Okay, so we can't open that yet. Pretty costly, but we can do that. Let's open this one. Can't open Tio's yet because we've spent too much. Okay, so that's as far as that's gonna go. So we got a couple of upgrades. Not bad. Alright, cool. Yeah. So there we go. We got the orbital tech, tech thingy. Let's check out the department store. Okay, so we can do some shopping. So this is our item shop. Sure. Might as well buy one of those. Okay, so we do have some stuff that can up defense and move. Not by a lot, though. Huh. Well, why not? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, we can also equip. I'm feeling a quality of life positive. Okay. And let's give a plus to the combat interface while we're here. All right. Alright, so let's equip some boots. There we go. Alright. We need to be at 8 for that. There we go. That's where we're at gameplay-wise. It may seem weird that I'm giving all of these out. That's not... Those are not worth the price. Holy crap. Well, I mean, they're just basic equips right at the beginning, so I guess that makes sense. And here, we've got denim. I've only got enough for one. Okay, so that is either I'm upgrading Ellie's defense or one of the others, and it's Ellie's defense. And there we go. And there. Ugh. I really am not doing well, am I? And I don't have anything that would actually be worth selling either. You know what? Fuck it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it to the biscuit. Whoops. I do like that exchange rate, though. That is actually kind of nice. Okay. And then we'll buy 2 denim jackets. And 1 more sunny blouse. There. Now everybody's as upgraded as I'm going to get them. Okay. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon because I gotta go to work today. Sucks. I'll try to at least get this quest done first. Oh, we can shop for food. 10% HP. Ooh. It's a percentage instead of... Oh. Instead of hard... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, first of all, let's buy one of these and let's actually try it out. I don't have the... Actually... Good every day. Welcome. Will you be dining or taking out? We're happy to accommodate either here, so let us know when you place your order. Okay. Now I kind of want to wait until I get the recipe, because yeah. Okay, they listed by that. Interesting. Okay. Well. That's an interesting... That's interesting. Now... Oh! The mini-map returns. I may have to hold off on that. But let's go ahead and jot down a potential for cooking. And a definite for the mini-map. It's actually interesting that the game is gaining so many positives, just rapid fire, like bam, 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 bam. Damn, right? This is the... I forget which district. This is East Street. Wowza. Talk about an exotic-looking street. I believe this could be described as Eastern style. I have heard of the area, but the descriptions pale in comparison to seeing it in person. I haven't had the chance to come here very often myself. I've heard the various stalls in the marketplace are wonderful, though. Yeah? Why don't we check it out, then? Is this the part where I remind you that we aren't here to shop? And besides, I think the Bracer Guild is located somewhere around here. So, yeah. So, yay! This is also where the Bracer Guild is located. Okay. Well, is there a way to... Well, it looks like we're gonna get fishing and cooking, so that's cool. What now? Oh, fuck right off. Yeah, the second that shows up, I'm like, yep, nope. There's an e-transfer waiting for you. Just give us all of your info so that we can steal all your money. Okay. So that's an inn. That's the inn, so that's cool. I guess I should have been able to tell from that. So this building belongs to the Bracer Guild. Indeed, they are an international non-governmental organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. Yep, they're Crossbell's favorite allies of justice and our competitors. Though I believe, officially at least, we have a collaborative relationship with them. Oh, why, hello there. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. You must be from that new experiment the police department's running, the SSS, right? What? How does he know about us? Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings with the CPD Special Support Section. And you are? You may call me Mikael. Hell, I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. I heard about you guys from Arios. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, I'm surprised you recognized us as soon as we walked in. Well, the badges were a dead giveaway. Hey, and then the eclectic lineup of yours narrowed it down quite a bit. Anyway, from what I hear, your little group has taken more than a few notes from the Bracer Guild, Yeah, I cannot deny that. I'm guessing you bracers aren't too amused by that. Oh, don't be silly. We don't mind one bit. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. We're always drowning in requests, and every bracer in my guild is already running around the state in like a headless chicken. You'd be doing us a huge favor by taking on some of that work, you know? I see. It's a bit of a relief to hear that. Okay, I admit part of the reason why I wanted to come in here was just to see if that was actually the case, or if they were going to pull the "Wah, you cops are imbeciles, get out." But no, it does seem like they're actually trying to be fair about this, so cool. But don't go getting ahead of yourselves just yet. You still haven't done diddly squat to prove you're useful. Half-assed help only makes more work for us. And there's that. I mean, to be fair, that is true, but at the same time, jeez. I'm pulling any punches, I see. I know I'm being a tad harsh, but we honestly have some of the best bracers Zamuria has to offer here in Crossbell. Arios is a given, of course, but each and every one of the other members are pros at what they do, and the citizens trust them immensely. On the other hand, the SSS is just a group of newbies the CBD threw together to salvage its image. So you can see why I might still have my doubts. Notes that you'll be able to keep up, right? Yeah. There's no arguing against that. Yeah. He is being a tad harsh about it, but I at the very least can understand his points, so... Okay. Measuring up to them is definitely a tall order, can't deny that. Okay, I'll ease off on the teasing for now. Oh, and supposedly that was said with a playful tone, too, so that helps. You just focus on working hard and doing what you can for now. And if you fall and scrape your knees, we'll be there to kiss your boo-boos and make it all better. We'll give it our all. I am starting to like the music, I will say that much. That's starting to move towards being a plus, so... Oh hey, it's Ryu. The Crossbell News Service is here, too. Harbor District. I recognize this. Ah, here's the Harbor District. It's connected to the Lupinus River and Lake Elm just south of us. This area is teeming with different businesses. If you look north, you'll see companies of all kinds lined up next to each other. It's got that nice park in the middle of it all, too. Makes for a great spot to get back and relax. I bet I could take a quick snooze there easy. According to the database, it is simply known as the Harbor District Park. Not the most inspired name, I must say. Wait, is that? The Crossbell Times! I was wondering where they had moved their office to. The city's gone through a lot of changes these past few years. Harbor District serves as the business district and is located in the northeastern part of the city. The park faces Crossbell's longest river, the Lupinus River. Here, citizens and tourists alike visit the scenic park for relaxation and fun. It is also home to the major businesses such as the famed Crossbell News Service. Okay, so... I think the first thing I want to do, though, is I want to go further this way. This is the city's east exit. We have no reason to leave right now, though. Let's not knock out our work in the city first. Okay. I figured as much, but I figured I'd double check. Whoops. Damn it. Alright, so back to the Harbor District. The IBC, International Bank of Crossbell. This gets repurposed later because of events I won't spoil that I know are coming. Mostly because of Cold Steel. But that's beside the point. This is the IBC's main headquarters, isn't it? It's certainly grand. You're exactly right. This is their central base of operations. Not only do they have many branches spread throughout all of Zamoria, but their services extend beyond just banking. They've become the continent's lead asset holder 10 years ago. Oh, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to call the IBC the cornerstone of Crossbell's economy. Indeed, the IBC is an unfathomed force in the finance, construction, and real estate industries. Their latest ambition has been to fund a variety of massive public projects for Crossbell. Reports have shown them investing a fortune into the expansion of the Geofront and the Orbital network. Damn, guess it's way out of my league then. Can't imagine I'd have anything to do with a place like this. Randy, you are aware that our salaries are transferred to us through the IBC, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? Considering they're within the city, it's pretty convenient for us. Although I think the bank's closed today. Correct. The employees are given weekends off. Let's come back some other time. Okay. Cool. Huh? Crossbell City Hall, library. This little administrative district. the City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the City Library. All the public offices are here in the administrative district. It seems to be quite a tranquil place. The fountain and benches look especially pleasant. It's one of the best places to sit and relax in the whole city, but it's always empty like this in the middle of the day. Well, HQ is right here, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to visit. We certainly should try to remember the way here from the SSS building. Roger, boss man. And didn't we get one of those support requests from HQ telling us to go there? May as well stop in since we're already here. Public offices, blah 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 blah. Before that, we'll visit City Hall. Why not? Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay for your utilities or change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Thanks. Looks like she's got her work cut out for her. So, yeah. That's a neat little idea. Just go to City Hall to pay your bills and shit. Okay, I don't want to go into CPD yet. The Entertainment District. What's that over there? Oh wow, this is amazing. This is the home of the continent-renowned theater troupe Arc and Cell. Oh yeah, aren't their tickets ridiculously expensive though? Everybody enjoying themselves? Hills, are we all ready to go to our next stop? Aw man, can't we go inside and watch one of their performances? No can do, I'm afraid. Their only show today is being held later in the evening. Once we split off for free time tonight, though, you're welcome to check it out. I wholeheartedly recommend it, both for fans and the uninitiated. Okay, everyone, allow me to lead you to our next destination. I like coming out here to chill. Been a hell of a lot of tourists lately, though. Yeah, I heard there have been a lot of tour buses coming in from out of town. The entertainment district has a lot to offer, so that makes it one of the most popular spots for them to visit. That's why our work is of such importance. If something were to happen to them, it could snowball into an international crisis. It would be best to avoid that, indeed. Various casinos and stuff, but we won't be able to really take advantage of that because, of course, we won't. No, because duh. Okay, so there's another spot over here. I'm guessing the other way was back to the central district. Ugh. Yep, that's what I figured this was, the residential district. This is Crossbell's northwestern district. It's been home to the upper-class families for as long as I can remember. Nothing but big-ass mansions around here. Yeah. Ellie is acting strange. Okay. City's north exit, so we don't need to go that way. An entrance to the geofront, which we don't need right now. And this way is another district. Looks like our tour's not done yet. We'll have to end it soon, because I gotta get going soon. God damn it. I believe this area is known as West Street. Yep, it's one of the larger residential areas in the city. Just look at all of the apartments. If you guys wouldn't mind, I actually know a few people here that I'd love to catch up with. I take it you grew up around these parts then? And hell, we're already here. May as well do some meeting and greeting before we head out. I'm sure you've been longing to see your friends and family. We can accompany you too. Thanks, guys. I should swing by Belheim to visit Auntie. I can probably find Oscar working at Morgue's too. Okay. Welcome, come on in. Okay. General goods store, so I'm guessing this is where I would buy ingredients and stuff, so yay. The Grimwood Law Office. Don't need that right now. Excuse me. Morgue. Hey, Oscar. Well, if it isn't my man Lloyd. So you finally decided to stop by and visit your old buddy Oscar, eh? You really know how to keep a guy waiting. What's it been, like a year since we last hung out? Oscar, it's been 3 years already. Man, that fuzzy memory of yours hasn't changed a bit. I blame the fact that we kept sending letters to each other. I've never felt like you were gone that long, you know? And besides, you might have gotten a bit taller, but I see you still haven't outgrown that precious little baby face. Ugh, shut up. Aw, that pout's only proving him right. You must be an old friend of Lloyd's then? And yep, the oldest. Name's Oscar. I work as an apprentice here at Morgue's Bakery. And you three are Lloyd's co-workers? Yep, the name's Randy. Nice to meet you, I'm Ellie. Tio Plato. Nice to meet you guys. He could tell we work together even though we aren't wearing uniforms? Sometimes I can't tell whether he's completely oblivious or a lot sharper than he lets on. Something wrong? I can just see the gears spinning around in your head. Oh yeah, you still cook. You still cook, Lloyd? Huh? I mean, a little bit, I guess. I had to help my uncle with chores, so that meant cooking every so often. Then take this as a reunion gift from yours truly. Hope you'll get some use out of it. Recipe book! There we go! Oh, how about I teach you how to make a killer sandwich while you're here? Trust me, it's as easy as pie. It's the perfect recipe to get you in the swing of things. Recipe for Happy Ham Sandwich. Well, that cements that. Damn it. Are always useful. There we go. Thanks, Oscar. Wow, this is a nice gift. It has plenty of room to write down variations of different recipes. And with all you guys sharing it, I'm sure each of you will come up with your own spin of things. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It'll certainly keep us well fed. It's a little embarrassing, but the only cooking I've ever really done is baking desserts. What about you two? well, I can only roast and boil stuff. You know, food you'd have camping out in the wilderness. If a recipe has a clear and concise protocol I can follow, hello, I can manage. If you're interested, I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. So when you talk to people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. So this is the first time talking to NPCs gives us some cooking making capability. So to make the happy, so yeah, okay, so now we got this. All right, well let's try making one. Okay. Well, he looks the most happy about it, so Randy, you're up. Oh, neat! Okay, just a regular happy ham sandwich. Okay. That's actually not bad. And we can actually buy more stuff from him. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. So the regular one restores 20% HP and cures faint and poison. Chef skill. Okay, so we can actually see. Okay. This is actually kind of surprising the shit out of me. Hey, I'm not gonna lie about that. And yeah, let's just codify that. All right, so let's just codify some positives and add some positives. Okay, so unfortunately, I really do have to call it here. I hate myself for having to do that, but I am gonna have to call it here. Like I said, gotta go to work. So before I go, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and give some thoughts here, okay? Or at least some explanations. So, on the story front, no, I have not codified any positives, but I have 11 potential positives. A plus for humor, a plus for sprite work, visual storytelling, which is very likely to happen. I'll go ahead and say that. External continuity, which I am still going to be debating. Animations, which we will see. Lindblom effect. You know what? Let's actually codify Lindblom effect. Because already Crossbell feels lived in. Crossbell City in particular feels nice and lived in. So there we go. We found a codified story plus. Us. Lloyd, we're obviously the main quartet. We're going to be debating them for a while. And Arios, we're going to debate him because he's also not a raving jackass as like he could be. So there's that. For our negatives, I am only debating one potential negative right now, and that is Vice Commissioner Pierre. If he basically becomes like a non-character and he has like no presence throughout like the entire game, then that negative is just going to be nuked out of existence. Because I mean, that's why it's a potential. Because he annoyed me, but he didn't. Yeah. But the two negatives that I have codified that I have codified and are not changing is the localization and the flash forward. As I was yelling about earlier at the beginning of this, yes, I am giving that fucking negative because it's lazy. Easy. Yes, it's translated, but there's no English dub. I gave Cyber Sleuth slack for that, but there's no excuse with the Trails series. This series is not low tier even. It is not low tier even in the West. It is basically a mid tier series. It's still a niche, but at the same time, no. I'm not cutting the Trails series any slack for this. Fuck no. There's no excuse for localization, and that was the other point. A localization that took 15 months at minimum to not have at least the option for an English dub. If it took 15 months because they needed time to craft the English dub and to add it as an extra, track that they could go ahead and make an option, I'd be okay with that. That's not what they did. So, negative. And as I point out at the end of that negative, if this is how Azure has been localized, which is very likely, then Azure's getting the same damn negative. No excuses, no punches pulled. Period. And speaking of not pulling punches, the flash forward was dumb. There was no point to the flash forward. It literally says nothing and gives zero, no pun intended, insight into the characters even on a surface level. We don't even know that just from the flash forward alone, we don't learn anything about any of the quartet. And that's it. Outside of maybe Tio can sense the higher elements, and that's it. And that's it. And that's the only thing new that we learn, and that's not enough. That's not a character trait. That's just a bullet point. And that's not enough, right? We actually learn about, like, for example, in the flash forward in Cold Steel 1, we actually learn about the camaraderie of Class 7 instantaneously, just from the flash forward. And even those I would consider to be okay. Now, obviously, I'm going to be judging those when we get to the Cold Steels, but yeah, no. From where I stand, this is ridiculous, Not good. So that is it for the story negatives. Story positives. I have codified all of the story positives. There are 13 of them. Yes, 13 from the first 3 hours. Music, you knew that was coming. Save system, you knew that was coming. Good info in game, you knew that was coming. The X multipliers, that surprised me. That started here, we're good. Now, the scaling exp is something I'm going to have to debate, because It did look like there was scaling exp. Actually, I should put that as a potential, shouldn't I? So, you know, potential on the gameplay negatives only, which is hilarious. But yeah, so the X multipliers, which I absolutely love, and they are here, and they are awesome. Listen, just as they will be in Cold Steel. Also, full heal on level up. I stand behind that. Period. That's good stuff. Counters on missing, which adds to combat. It makes it so that misses aren't just, oh my god, you're wasting my time. No, now there's actually a bit of dynamic. So if the enemy misses you, take some damage, right? Although if you miss, you will take damage too. So it's a risk-reward type of thing. And I actually kind of like that because it adds a bit of danger to combat. And also, that's going to mean I'm going to be a lot harsher on the hit and accuracy and evasion points. So keep that in mind. So far, it's been fine. So we'll see. Retry offset, being there and being selectable on game over, because I like that. So then there's quality of life, which I actually forgot which I haven't really been able to give the Sky games. Equipping at shops, menu navigation, and the interface. Yes, that's all good stuff. I put combat interface as its own plus. Cooking has got 2 pluses. One for just cooking being useful in general, and the fact that the whole different party members can cook different things and different varieties of things is just, it kind of adds to the dynamic, which is good, and it tells you right in the game about that. So there you go. Also, the food healing by percentage is actually something I wish the Cold Steels would do. It did, but there it is. And the minimap, which is, of course, nice and useful. Alright, so, and the 2 gameplay negatives I am debating are scaling exp and bonus objectives. Like I said with the bonus objectives, we'll come back to that, you know? We'll come back to that, and we will see how that goes, you know? Oh, complete. That's what that exclamation mark is for. Okay, well, that's good. But yeah. So, yeah, we'll go from there. We're still not done with the intro. That'll probably be the prologue. And, yeah. So, as I said, I gotta get going to work. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll be back tomorrow for another short day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we will continue our journey through Crossbell. See you next time. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers signing out. Have a good one.